right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the award-winning Adams Brothers Podcast. Happy Hump Day to each and every last one of you out there in Facebook and YouTube land. Thank you for tuning in to the award-winning Adams Brothers Podcast. This is a pop-up podcast, so come on in the room, tap in, and let's chop it up. 754-227-1986. Our Cash App is on the bottom screen. Cash App, $ Adams Brothers Podcast. Zelle, Adams Brothers POD at gmail.com. This is an Adams Brothers Media LLC podcast. So we just got off an interview just now with Miss Shelly Sofer.
Great interview.
Great interview.
You kept it.
If you
kept
missed
it a buck.
And she kept it 100. So her
Both
name
our
is,
candidates kept it a buck.
her name is going to be on the ballot. So it's going to be a tough race. Shelly did an outstanding job. She's a school teacher over at Deerfield Beach High School.
Go Bucks.
And go Bucks, the mighty Bucks, which we are proud to be alumni ourselves. Class of 1984 and 1986. Proud Bucks. So if you missed it, go back and watch the playback. You can go back to YouTube and watch it. You can go over to Facebook and watch it as well. So thank you all for joining us. We're not going to be on here, but maybe about 35, 40 minutes at the most. We're going to be reaching out to Commissioner
Shineski.
Daniel
We're going to be
Shineski
calling him
here very shortly. Yeah.
Yep.
And
In about 5 minutes,
in
we're going to
a couple
call him.
minutes, we'll call him here and get him on and let him update us about what's going on in District 3 and whatever else he knows about that he'd like to share.
Yep.
So again.
And we reached out to the other commissioners before the call in. They took it upon themselves not to call. So I definitely don't expect them to call right now. So
why? Why won't you expect them to call right now?
Everyone knows that a lawsuit was filed by myself, Wayne Adams, and Dan Hertz on the charter amendments, the 9 charter amendments. So I'm not going to speak much on it. So if anyone come on here asking questions, I'm not going to answer no questions about it. People know I'm not going to speak on it. I'm just speaking. Everyone know who didn't know a lawsuit was filed against the city, and people can ask all the questions they want. They want to ask all the indirect questions that have nothing. Who's doing this? And no, I'm not gonna get into that. So don't even put a question in here. Don't even ask. But we're gonna let the system speaks when that time comes, and hopefully everything is ruled in the favor of the people of the city of Deerfield Beach. It's not about Wayne and Dan Hertz. It's about the people that I feel aren't being given in a way, being disenfranchised in a way. So we're hoping that the judge rules in our favor at some point. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. It's on Deerfield Politics page. It's on my campaign to elect Wayne Adams page. I put a statement out. The reporters that wanted a statement, if you wanted a statement, I sent them right to that page if they wanted a statement. So they want to ask all these other questions that focus on how we got to this point. For any reporter or anyone out there, just focus on how we got to this point and why this action was taken. That's what I think you need to focus on, not all the other shenanigans that your smoke screens that's being thrown out. And that's all I wanted to say on that.
Okay. Well, good enough. That's good enough for me. I always let you comment on on your anything that has to do with your campaign, because I'm not running for office. So if you want to know anything, you want to know what he's thinking or what he's what his vision is or whatever, he has a phone number he'll give to you. And if he wants to answer it on the air, he will. If not, you want to talk in person, he'll answer. You know, so
but I'm not answering anything
notice,
about.
You notice I don't never
case.
say much when we talking about his election, his campaign, and his journey to become the next commissioner. So.
But vote no on all 9 charter questions. Vote no on all 9.
Hell
November.
no. Vote hell no.
On November 3rd, 2026, vote hell no, no, or whatever on all 9 charter amendments. Let's bring this chess game that's being played by 3 commissioners. Let's bring it to an end.
You know, I was, talking to some people. It was a friend, and then it was 3 or 4 other people there that I didn't know. And one of my partners said, this is he's from Deerfield, and they were like, Deerfield. He said that they got some crap going on up in Deerfield. They didn't say crap, but they said they got some stuff. They got some commissioners up there wanting to extend their terms, and I just kind of put my head down. I didn't say much, and I was like, well, that's what it appears. I know they won't say that that's what that was their intention, but come on, don't insult the people of Deerfield Beach and the American people. Everybody knows it was chess moves. Okay, so it is what it is. They can sit up and say, no, it was never intended to be this. No, we didn't never set out for it to be this way and this and that, but it is what it is. It's there right now. Yeah. What happened here? What turned blue? Oh, okay. I was wondering what happened now. Okay, so
and their goal is clear, like on the Save Our Beach ad.
Yeah.
Original Save Our Beach ad. It's like their goal is clear: to maintain entrenched decision making power and control. That's exactly what they're trying to do. I just text Commissioner and told him that. He said okay. So
all right, well, let's try and reach him.
Commissioner Shinesky, we're going to be giving you a call.
Let's see here. Let me go to media. Let me lower this here. Let me just turn it off. So let's see if we can reach out to Commissioner Shinesky here. It always does this. We have this on, and it'll. Oh, there it is.
Call from Daniel Shinesky. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right. Good afternoon, Commissioner Daniel Shinesky, District 3, Deerfield Beach. Good evening, rather. It's evening.
Hi.
So
welcome
to the award-winning Adams Brothers podcast.
Can you hear us clear, Commissioner?
Yeah, I hear you great. Yeah, I'm in my office in City Hall, and I hear you great. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. So we're not going to be on here that long, Commissioner.
Right.
So let's just let you hop right on into it. Is there anything any news or updates that you'd
in your district
like to share that's going on in your district that you'd like to share with our viewers and the people of Deerfield Beach and Broward County?
Sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What I'm working on right now, in fact, I want to do an article on it for the paper in Century Village. We're having Meals on Wheels registration in starting September. These are people that, can't really leave their place. It's very difficult for them to leave their condo. So the Meals on Wheels, they're going to be, if they're eligible and they sign up and they're eligible, the meals are going to come directly to them. So we're going to have it on September 16th in Century Village. We're going to be doing email blasts and let people know about it. So I'm very excited about that. And with the Meals on Wheels, not only do they have the actual Meals on Wheels, but also if they have pets, they have a program, Meals on Wheels for Pets, that if they're eligible economically, a certain threshold, their pet food is also delivered to them. So we're going to have that in September. I'm working with Meals on Wheels, and we finalize an arrangement. So they're going to come to Century Village in September. We're going to have a registration sign up, and then I'm going to try to have it every few months, maybe every third month. So we're very excited about that. Also, we're going to try to cover for Thanksgiving, where Meals on Wheels will give out Thanksgiving dinners to eligible recipients in Century Village. So that's one thing I'm working on. And you know, we still have every week with the community food bank and Nina's Place from a grant that we had gotten from the state and the city. The city got the grant. We have a bus in Century Village that takes people to Nina's Food Place and gives them a box of food and then brings them back on the bus. But these are people that can actually, they meet at the clubhouse in Century Village, so they're more mobile. So I have that program going then, and this is what I'm working on right now, and you'll be the first to know. I met with, he's the assistant to the Commissioner for Taxation. And the Commissioner of Taxation for Broward County, it's a new office. It's been there 2 years already. And not only do they handle the taxes for Broward County, but the office is also taking over DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. So, you know, in terms of a license renewal, et cetera. So they have a new program where just like the state has Flow of Florida License on Wheels, where you go to a certain spot and you make an appointment and you could sign up to renew your driver's license. Well, the county, Broward County, started this brand new program, actually has a brand new team of 15 individuals, and they go on brand new vans and trucks, and they travel out to Broward County. So I met last week with the assistant to the Commissioner of Taxation office, and I said, I want to bring this to Century Village in my district. So we're finalizing arrangements to have them come in October to Century Village so people could, number one, sign up to renew their driver's license by appointment. Also for their ID, Florida ID, if they don't drive. Also, when it comes time for property tax, you know, the banks, Wells Fargo doesn't take property tax payments anymore. So, you know, Broward County is taking it, the payments. So people could also pay their property tax as well in Century Village. So we're going to try to do this every month or every other month. So that's a program that I'm finalizing. Also, I outreach, there's an organization called 211. And what they do is they're an emergency nonprofit that if anybody has any types of issues, everything from, you know, they need food, they need, you know, the problems with maybe paying their rent or their bills, 211 could get them to the organization that could help them. So I just spoke with them today. I invited them to the City Commission to come on Tuesday to give a little synopsis of their program, but I want to have them also come to my area, my district as well. It's called 211. So these are some projects I'm working on that I'm very happy about. The other thing also, and I'm meeting next week with the city, Jonathan Salas, and also the board member of Kiwanis, and he's the chairman of the Deerfield Beach Education Advisory Committee. We're all meeting to have a meeting to try to move ahead to actually start a youth city commission advisory board. And hopefully, if everything goes well, we could maybe start this in November or October, November, and every quarter, you know, youth from Deerfield Beach, they're chosen just like a regular advisory board. They could ask questions, they could bring up topics on what's happening with the youth in Deerfield Beach, as well as, you know, to any problems they're having that they could bring up. So I'm very excited about that. We're going to be having a meeting next week, and hopefully we can put this together. So, you know, these are some of the projects I'm working on. And hopefully in September, the Public Safety Advisory Board that I've been working with the city manager and the city attorney, they're putting that together and they'll present that to the City Commission. So, you know, the Public Safety Advisory Board would be a very good sounding board for residents before it gets to the City Commission. So these are some of the projects that I'm working on.
Mhm.
I have a question for you,
Yeah.
Commissioner Shinesky. I heard you mention the Public Safety Advisory Board. What qualifications are you looking for to be on that board?
Well,
Do
I
you
want to
know
meet.
if you
I
if you
want to meet
know?
with a. All right. Well, I'm going to be meeting with the city attorney because they're putting together the way they wanted, put together. But I assume it'll be just like a regular advisory board or a charter revision. In the charter revision, hopefully, we had 4 districts, 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Mhm.
and we had the mayor, and each one of us were tasked to pick somebody in our district. I mean, hopefully, and we tried to do that. I know I did. So we had a primary, and then we picked an alternate.
Mhm.
So I assume, and I'm pretty sure that this public safety advisory board, we would pick the primary and then the alternate. Now, what I'm looking for somebody that has background in public safety.
Mhm.
Whether it's fire or police or something with public safety, so that they could understand. So that's what I'm looking for. Just like I picked, for the new planning and zoning and community appearance board, people that have background,
Mhm.
actual background in education in those fields. I want to have maybe the same thing. I want to maybe pick somebody that's a citizen of Deerfield Beach in my district, and they also have experience in public safety. So I make sure that I outreach to people in my district. I try to meet as many people, network in my district, and of course, I want to know their lives. I want to know their backgrounds. I want to know their history. I mean, I have one gentleman that was, in Massachusetts, in the fire department in Massachusetts for 30 years. And he was actually in the fire union in Massachusetts. I'm not going to say who it is, but
Mhm.
all right, that's somebody I could think about. I know another person that was actually an inspector, a consumer affairs inspector in upstate New York. So this person would go to different like the grocery stores and things, and if they saw infractions of pricing or quality, they wrote them up. So I'm outreaching to see different types of people that would fall under public safety, not only at police and fire, but anything in public safety. So I think that's what will be primary and alternate, and hopefully it'll be somebody that represents the district. I know I'm very adamant about that. I want somebody that lives in my district
Mhm.
that knows the community in District 3. I mean, my district has a large proportion of 55 and older senior citizens who are retired. Maybe they are living on a fixed income. So they're different than somebody that lives in District 1,
Right.
or somebody that lives in District 2 or District 4. So, that's what I'm going to be looking for. Somebody with a public safety background and somebody that lives in my district. So, and I'm looking at people that are not, party affiliated or maybe the same background as me. I'm looking for somebody with diversity, but I just want them to have that public safety background. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, good enough.
And Commissioner Shinesky, is there anything on next Tuesday, agenda that the public should know of? Anything of public interest? Anything that we should know of? You can tell the public.
Well, it's a lot of agenda items. Oh, this is very interesting. We're going to be bringing up funding for certain things for the water plant. Now, last Friday, I was honored, and I give my kudos to the city, Eric Powers, and his staff, and the city manager. Had the appointment as well. They gave me a tour of our Deerfield Beach water plant.
Mhm.
And I wanted to see for myself. I've never seen it before. It's right on Goldsby, the Deerfield Beach water plant.
Mhm.
It was a 2-hour tour, and they showed me everything. They showed me the generators that power up to push the water. Because we get the water 2 ways. We get it from wells,
Mm-hmm.
that are dug in the ground, and we also get it from the rain.
Right.
So between these two, we get water, but we have to filter it out. We have to make sure it's clean.
Mhm.
And what drives the water is these massive generators. So I got a full tour of everything. You know, the chemicals that are put, hopefully the safe chemicals that are put, to clean and also to filter. We, from the state wants us to mandate using something called a nano filtration system.
Mhm.
It's a way to clean up the water from using, nano, technology. Whereas before we would just put lye and like lye gas or chlorine gas and lye.
Yeah,
So we're trying to transition to more, up to standards. So they gave me an incredible tour, and I was extremely impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, the facility is very clean. It's very well maintained.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is working well. I met the staff, the people that actually do the nuts and bolts work on it, and they're very dedicated to the more technical. They actually have laboratories to test the water.
Mm-hmm.
And, they said, even they showed an alarm system that even if for a second the generator goes out and that water is not being moved, I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of pipes that is just jetting the water and filtering and moving, so that by the time you turn on that faucet, it's good, pure, clean water. Now, I've been living in Century Village since 2001, and I never get bottled water. I mean, I turn on the faucet, and, I've been living here since 2001, and, I mean, that's where I use my water from.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, the water that Publix, when you go to Publix, that's the water Publix gets it from.
Right.
Yeah, it's very good water. So I know there were some people who said, "Oh my God, why are we paying for repairs and things?" It's a lot of it's just transition to new standards.
Right. And
So I was extremely impressed. Yeah.
a lot of people don't know that too. And not to cut you off there, Commissioner. Publix takes, to my knowledge, about 1 million gallons per day from the city of Deerfield Beach. And I know this because I used to be a water treatment plant operator. I worked at that water plant on the midnight shift for about 3 years on making drinking water. And we used the lime softening and disinfection with the chlorine and ammonia that created chloramines, which was a very effective way to treat drinking water. It was very popular back then, and then they went over to the reverse osmosis, which is RO.
Right.
And a lot of things has changed in treatment techniques since I have been out of that field. But you're right. You're absolutely right. About a lot of the things that you're saying, that the water is safe to drink, and people don't know that. They'll say, "Well, I get my water from Publix." I said, "Do you know that you're drinking city of Deerfield Beach water?"
Yeah.
If you look on the bottle, on the back of the bottle, I'm sure it has to state a source. If I'm not mistaken, it used to. I don't know if they changed it, but it would say source city of Deerfield Beach. It should say city of Deerfield Beach on the back of that bottle.
City of Deerfield Beach used to bottle their own water.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that.
Stopped,
we had water that actually said city of Deerfield Beach here about 15, 16, 17, 18 years ago. Maybe they ought to go back to branding that. I mean, it was good. The water was excellent.
I don't know. That's something you could bring up. That's something I think that would be a great thing to bring up.
Yeah.
I could also, I'll try to bring it up as well. But, but I was just extremely impressed. It was a 2-hour tour. They were just really very, enlightening. So I was very, very impressed.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this tour Friday, and then the week before, they gave me a tour of waste, where the recycling is, the composting, the dump trucks, everything. So I've gotten 2 excellent tours of our facilities, and very, very impressed. But they'll be bringing up to add on to modernizing more the water treatment plants. And I told them, I said, listen, I'm so impressed. You have my 100% support. I know that we raised the water fees on our with the property tax, and I voted for that. Yes. So, and I'm glad I did, because the staff does a fantastic job.
Yeah. Well, they have to pay for it some kind of way. Those upgrades they got to come from somewhere. So
Yeah.
if you got to pay a little bit more for on your water and sewer rates, then that just has to be done.
Yeah.
Not much you can do.
Yeah,
about
no, I understand.
Right.
I understand, but that will be some items, and so I'll definitely be supporting that. I'll probably pull it to make a comment and say, "Listen, I'd like to make a comment."
Mhm.
Just I was very, very impressed.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us before we let you go there, Commissioner Shinesky?
No. I mean, it's been an extremely busy month, and it's very exciting. I know that the last city commission meeting was 5.5 hours, but it was fantastic.
Marathon.
I mean, it really, really was fantastic. It was fantastic,
Right.
and we're just moving along, and little by little, we're coming together. We're doing a lot of positive things, and so I'm always open to ways to improve the district and the city, and so that's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Well, we always say here on this podcast, it's a good day to get into some good trouble. Stay in good trouble, Commissioner Shinesky.
Yes, sir.
Stay in good trouble. So
Keep
we
up
want
the good work.
keep up the good work and
Thank you.
keep fighting for the people, and more importantly, keep listening to the people.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, always. That's the most important thing. Thank you for always reminding me of that. Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, we've been talking to City of Deerfield Beach District 3 Commissioner, Commissioner Daniel Shinesky. Thank
Always
you
a pleasure.
for calling in. It's always a pleasure talking to you,
Thank
sir.
Thank you, sir, and you have a wonderful day.
You're
too.
welcome. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Like I said, we've been talking to Commissioner Daniel Shinesky. He called in, and he always updates us on and we wish the other commissioners would call in and do the same thing, but they don't want to talk to us right now. So,
Also, we got some public service announcements here too. At the American Legion Post 287, every second and fourth Saturday of the month, there is a free food giveaway. Every second and fourth Saturday of the month at the American Legion Post 287, and that is what something Southwest First Terrace. Let me see if I see
191
Southwest First Terrace, and that's they're giving away free food. Free food giveaway at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. until they're going to be there until all the food is given out. So, people take advantage of that in these hard times. Take advantage. They have fresh vegetables and fruits and everything. Meat. They have everything up there. The food is not no secondhand food. I would ask everyone that's really need or having a tough time doing something to go up there. Also, want to remind people that on Saturday, September 5th, at the same American Legion Post 287, it's going to be the 2026-2027 officer installation there. And that's going to be at 3 p.m. And as usual, it always be a host of political people there, just there mingling, just talking to the people in there. Getting to know the people, and let's come on out, people. And if you've never been to an installation, it's just as good as the Memorial Day ceremonies that they had at the over by the Butler House. Go over there and check it out. Like I say again, it's going to be Saturday, September 5th, 2026 at 3 p.m. And that's going to be, again, that's at the American Legion Post 287, 191 Southwest First Terrace. And if you need any more information, the phone number is 954-708-9668 for that. Also, some more news sad news coming out of the American Legion Post. We lost one of our longtime members up there at the American Legion Post 287, Mr. Archie McKeithen. Mr. McKeithen was born January 1929, and he passed August 2026.
97 years old.
Yeah. And he was always still active. When we were up there, Mr. McKeithen was always be up there talking. He was definitely someone that I wish the Historical Society could have talked to, because you would sit down, I would sit down with Mr. Archie, and Mr. Archie could tell me, he told me everything about everyone in my family. He knew what he was talking about. He knew my great-grandparents. He knew them. He knew my dad's uncles. He knew everything, aunts, and he was a vast wealth of knowledge. The wake for Mr. Archie McKeithen is going to be Wednesday, August 26th, 2026, and that's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Victory Baptist Church, 2241 Davie Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 33312. And we're going to put this information on our Adams Brothers Facebook page, podcast Facebook page.
They hung up.
Whoever was calling in, call back. Call back. Whoever you was calling in just now.
There's spam risk, but it could be somebody. I don't
Yeah.
know. If you're watching, whoever you are, if you want to call back, call back.
And the funeral service for Mr. Archie McKeithen is going to be Thursday, August 27th, 2026 at 4 p.m. And it's going to be at the Cathedral Church of God, 365 South Dixie Highway, Deerfield Beach, Florida, 33441. And the interment is going to be Friday, August 28th, 2026 at 11 o'clock a.m. And that's going to be at the South Florida National Cemetery, 6501 Florida FL7. And that's going to be in Lake Worth Beach, Florida, where they bury the veterans at. Yes. And their wives, whatever, they bury them there. And that's going to be in Lake Worth, Florida, 33449. And definitely, like I say, we send our condolences, deepest condolences and sympathy and condolences to the family of Mr. Archie McKeithen. Like I say, he would still get out. He was still able years ago to still walk in all the parades.
Mm-hmm.
He would be in the parades walking. If not, when he got, he would be on the vehicles, but he would be right there with his uniform on, with his hat. So
97 years, that's a long life, man.
Yeah.
I pray to God I can live to be 97.
Gonna miss seeing Mr. Archie McKeithen, because
yeah.
every event that they had, he would always come up there, especially when he was in good health, and he was always smiling and laughing, and that's what I always remember about Mr. Archie McKeithen. I just wanted to say that.
You have the one on Roscoe too, dude, don't you?
Yes, let me find that.
We also have another.
Yeah, we have another death.
From a Deerfield resident here.
Yes, let me find that. And that was Roscoe Harris. Roscoe was a longtime City of Boca employee.
Yeah. He worked up there at the City of Boca for a long time up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that information right now on Roscoe. Wish we had been thinking we could have put his picture up. Everyone knew Roscoe, Gary. Everyone know his brother Vernon. For those who Vernon Harris, Deerfield Beach class of 1981. Vernon was alumni of Deerfield Beach High class of 1981. So everybody knew Vernon, and everybody knew his brother Roscoe. And Roscoe left us on August 1st, 2026. And I'm trying to read his viewing. It is kind of blurry. His viewing is going to be Friday, August 14th, 2026. And his viewing is going to be at Cathedral Church of God, 365 South Federal Highway. And his celebration of life is going to be Saturday, August 15th, which is this Saturday. And it's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. at Cathedral again. And like I say, his viewing for the family is going
I
to be
have it
from
here, too,
5
if you
to
can't
6
see it.
p.m. And for the public, for Mr. Roscoe Harris, it's going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And immediately after the viewing, they're going to have a fish fry from 6 to 9 p.m. at the historical Butler House. And that's look like 380 East Hillsborough Boulevard. It's
Yeah.
blurry here.
Yeah, the copy that I got too was blurry, and I couldn't see it.
Mine's already bad.
And I had another copy of it, and it's my apology that I don't have it here. But
Condolences to the Harris family. They grew up going to our church at Greater Bethel AME.
yeah,
Church is Sister Shirley Harris and Roscoe and Vernon.
yeah.
Yeah.
71 years of age. He was
Yeah.
young. He was
Yeah.
still young, you know.
Roscoe was
I
young.
hadn't seen him in a while. I used to run into Roscoe here and there. I
Yeah.
know it was his daughter. I that's whose page I saw.
Longtime City
Yeah.
of Boca Raton
Right.
employee. Worked
He
there
had already
well over
retired
30
from there
years.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had.
So our condolences goes out to the entire Harris family. You know,
Yes. Definitely.
we send our most sincere and condolences and our sympathy to your family. So
And anyone else that we don't know that lost someone, we send our deepest condolences. Because as soon as we get off, we always see someone else that has passed on. And just know that from the Adams Brothers podcast that you're thought about here.
And on a lighter note, I'd like to wish my youngest daughter, Darielle Adams, a happy 29th birthday. She turned 29 yesterday. So happy birthday to my youngest daughter, Darielle Adams, 29 years young. And I called her up and I said, "Hey, Darielle, what are you doing?" She said, "I'm working." She said, "I didn't want to miss this money." I said, "You working on your birthday?" "Yeah."
I did it every year on mine.
Yeah, so did I. So she was working. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna turn up and have some fun this weekend.
She should.
I know for her, Felicia, they might hang out a little bit, you know, and maybe Toya, and they may get together. So happy birthday, Darielle. Your daddy loves you. Your Uncle Wayne loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
So
some more city news too. This Tuesday, August 18th, 2026 at 7 p.m. in the City Commission chambers, there's a regular City Commission meeting. Also, this Monday, they're going to be dedicating the newly built AstroTurf football field at the Ovita McKeithen Recreational Center. So I'm looking for the information. I know the field is named after the legendary Mr. Wardell Chance. And okay, I'm looking at it right now. They say, "Get ready to hit the turf, Deerfield Beach. We are thrilled to unveil the city's first synthetic turf athletic field. Join us for the grand reopening and ribbon cutting ceremony of the newly renovated Wardell Chance Memorial Field at the Ovita McKeithen Recreational Complex." And it says, "This modern facility represents a massive investment in the future of local recreation, providing a high-quality space for our sports leagues while honoring the lasting legacy of Mr. Wardell Chance." And the date is Monday, August 17th. The time is 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And the location is 445 Southwest 2nd Street. The admission is free and open to the public. What to expect: official ribbon cutting ceremony, youth scrimmages on the brand new turf, light refreshments, fun family-friendly activities. Come celebrate with the community and see the future of local athletics. We can't wait to see you there. And that's courtesy of the City of Deerfield Beach Facebook page. So hopefully everyone there. And also, I mean, they got a lot of programs out at the Johnny Tigner Center. Go out there and check that out at the Johnny Tigner. They have yoga. I know they have, if I was told, GED classes. They have all of that out at the Tigner Center. Go out there and check out that facility out there. It is something to see out there. I just wish they had more parking. And that pretty much is it. Unless someone else have something, I'm ready to get off here. I am tired. My leg is still bothering me.
Yeah.
When I sit too long in one space, in one spot. So yeah.
I'm ready to get
hopefully
off
everybody have a safe week, safe Wednesday night, a safe week, safe weekend. I'm trying to think, is there anything else going on here that the people should know about? If not, y'all can always drop it in our chat on this pop-up podcast. Like I say again, City Commission meeting this Tuesday, August 18th. So if you can't make it there, always log in and join. Know what's going on in your community with these charter, 9 charter questions. Just
no.
Just
Hell
don't vote.
no.
Be informed and vote no on all 9 charter questions. Vote no. Let's defeat this thing and let's bring this chess game to an end. And let's take Deerfield Beach back for the people. This is the people's. There is always explained. This is the people's this is the people's that. Well, how about listening to the people? So we hope to get our city back here on November 9th and again on March 9th.
2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen to the people. 2 ears and 1 mouth. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that means you are supposed to listen more than you talk. Okay? 2 ears and 1 mouth. And we're going to ask every candidate that comes on this podcast from here on out to eternity. Will you listen to the people? We know they're gonna tell us, yeah, and this and that. But you're just giving us sound drops and sound bites and film and video and audio to play when you try and go up for re-election or whatever you try to run for here in this state, this county, this city, or this country. Accountability. We're gonna hold these people accountable. If you don't listen to the people, you don't deserve to be representing us. You don't deserve our vote. That's just plain and simple. That's the way it's going to be from now on. We're going to
quit playing these political games up there.
Accountable.
Take care of the business of the people. All this showboating, and I mean, it's like they coming up with everything, and they got the people. You want to talk about dividing the city? Well, they have done it. Those 3 commissioners, okay? Because I thought they were better people than that. They are better.
They're good.
They're good people,
yeah,
but their political views and what they're doing, and I know they're not gonna like this. I don't care, okay? Because the way I see it, we didn't ask for this fight. The good people of Deerfield Beach did not ask for this. We didn't ask for this.
They're forcing it on us.
So every action that's being taken right now by me and Dan Hurst and whoever else, it's a reactionary to what you have done. And let me say this before we get off. You got other candidates that's running here in Deerfield. The person that's supposed to be gonna run, which he's telling everyone he's gonna run, you haven't heard him say not one thing. You haven't heard this political guy. He's bringing all the politicians around the Deerfield. He just had Deborah Wasserman and Cleavage. He had all them, but you heard him say not one thing. Because we all know why. He's buddies with them. He's buddies with the mayor, I know. And I'm okay with all of them up there. But I'm just keeping it a buck. He's not gonna say anything, but he's gonna come in after all the work is done. For him to be able to run, he's going to come in and run. like nothing never happened. But I'm gonna make sure that he gets called out for that, because you haven't heard him say not one thing about this election being moved, but it affects him. So what do that tell you right there about that guy? What do that tell you about this political operative? Do he really care? No, he don't care, because if he cared, he would be on the ground speaking out about what has happened. But his silence speaks volumes. For me, it does.
Silence is complicit.
It speaks volumes. And then his associate that's always there with him, she comes up and she attacks the people, calling people hypocrites. But she's complicit with it too, but she has a vested interest in all of this. You haven't heard too many people from this community, in the black community, get up there and rail against the Broward Sheriff Office. If they were doing some type of political favor. But you get those two people. They has an agenda. We all know that. That's all I want to say, because I'm tired. I'm ready to go. My leg over here aching under this table over here, and I'm getting ready to go in there and ice it right now.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching the award-winning Adams Brothers podcast. We had Shelly Sofer on earlier. If you missed the interview, go back and watch the playback. It's on YouTube right now, and it's on Facebook. You can share it. Outstanding interview. We've been conducting interviews, man. It's been busy. We have may have an Angie Nixon coming up next week. They reached out to us, and maybe some more people. Our email is being flooded every day with people wanting to come on the award-winning Adams Brothers podcast.
And we're trying to get all of them on. So
we don't care who you are, Republican and whatever. I know that they're saying they're nonpartisan, but we know what it is. We don't care, you know. Come on here and let's talk about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna listen to the people. Okay? Don't care nothing about that other stuff there. Let's listen to the people. That's what we're gonna talk about on this podcast. Every candidate comes on there. I don't care what party you're affiliated with. You're going to listen to the people. And if you lie, we will hold you accountable. That's all we got. All right. So we're getting ready to get up out of here and put all this equipment up so we can go and relax for the rest of the night, rest of the evening. It's hump day. I want to go watch some TVs. Maybe
preseason starts tomorrow, right?
Football.
Football is back.
Miami Dolphins play on Friday.
Football is back
at 7 p.m. Thank God for some football, man. Woo,
preseason is back. You can go sit back and with your friends and family, and say that definitely is our family get together all the time, but that is definitely we all get together and to get together and just talk. All of us, my parents and all of us, and just sit back and enjoy football, create memories, and watch football in their backyard, and please and enjoy our family.
All right, y'all. Let's get off of here. Thank you all for watching. We love each and every last one of you out there. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you for rocking with the hottest podcast here in South Florida right now, the Adams Brothers podcast. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The award-winning Adams Brothers podcast. We love you all. And guess what? There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.